Been joined by Jay Sekulow, who is on the president's legal team. Counselor, thank you very much for joining us.
Sure.
My first question, I'm afraid, is going to verge on plain English. Where did the Attorney General get off with that characterization this morning, including 4 mentions that there was no collusion? What document was he reading compared to the one we're left with?
Well, page 2 of the document says the investigation did not establish that members of the Trump campaign coordinated with the Russian government in its election interference activities. So it's right from the document itself.
Have you read part 1?
I have read part 1 and part 2.
You find good news in here for the president and the administration?
The investigation did not, page 181, the investigation did not establish that the contacts described in volume 1, that's the Russian contacts, amounted to an agreement to commit any violation of federal criminal law, including foreign influence and campaign finance laws. Yeah, I think it's a very good win.
Nicole Wallace.
Hi, Jay.
Hey, Nicole. Hey, Nicole. How are you? Good.
I'm not a fancy lawyer, so maybe we can switch over.
You're very smart, though. Go ahead.
To normal people speak.
Sure.
I've read a lot of news accounts with your quotes about the rebuttal. Are you intending to rebut any part of the obstruction report that Robert Mueller released today?
Right now, we were prepared, and as you can imagine, as lawyers would be, for multiple scenarios here. Right now, we're responding to the media requests like you all did, and like you all asked, and we're responding. Right now, we haven't decided whether we will need to release anything. My expectation is right now we don't.
Well, the entire obstruction report seems to be made up of terribly incriminating depictions of the president's conduct. I presume Don McGahn is someone you hold in high regard, Jay?
Well, let me tell you what...
Yes or no question, Jay. Is Don McGahn someone you hold in high regard?
I think, look, I don't know Don McGahn that well. I know from his testimony. I'm sure Don's a fine person. Let me say this, okay? This is what it says. Page 78. Don McGahn ultimately did not quit, and the president did not follow up on the McGahn's request. Page...
Jay, I've got my own copy of the report. You're here because we're so lucky to get to talk to you, so I'd love to hear from you. I want your opinion about Don. Don McGahn is the central...
commentary.
I'm not asking you to, but you're here to offer your analysis.
Okay.
Do you believe Don McGahn?
My analysis is that the witnesses that testified, that the statements they made...